Hello there guys, thank you for joining me on this extra little video that I have put out today. As most of you know, I don't usually put videos out at the weekend, although I do occasionally from time to time. But this video is a special little announcement. Actually, it's a thank you and also an update on the channel. So first of all, the announcement. Last night I hit 1,000 subscribers. I've actually surpassed that now. Absolutely fantastic. I hope this day would come, but about a month ago, maybe just a little over a month, I thought it was going to be a long way off. I started this channel in October 2011, and my initial intent for the channel was to make it a variety gaming channel. I wanted, and still do want, to do things like reviews, previews, critique, gaming news, industry news, all of that kind of thing. And I knew that it was going to be difficult in the early days because who's going to listen to the opinion of a guy who's got 20 subscribers? You know, I'm not one of these big guys like Total Biscuit that have got over 1 million subs, and although some of the things he says are controversial, people listen to him. He's influential, he's got a lot of followers, he's got ties to the industry, and people listen to what he has to say. Who's going to listen to me? That's the thing. So, in an effort to start to build my audience and to give myself practice in recording into a microphone and also recording game footage, I decided to go into Let's Play and started off my first Let's Play with XCOM Enemy Unknown. And it brought me in a few viewers. I was getting views trickling in. I was getting about 1 sub a day. And that went from the end of October up to just before Christmas when I had PC problems. And after that, I kind of lost the will to do it for a little while. Had a bit of a break over Christmas time. And didn't really pick it up again until the beginning of March when Tomb Raider came out, which was my second big LP. I did do a few little reviews and first impressions and things in there. But once again, I was getting subscribers at the rate of 1, maybe 2 a day. I was lucky if I got 100 views in a day, and that was a good day. And that went on for, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 months. Then about 2 months ago, I decided to start doing Minecraft stuff. And I have played Minecraft for a long time. Never really played vanilla. I've always either played Tech It or Feed the Beast, and it was something I enjoyed. But it was never something that I thought I'd end up recording for my channel, simply because when it's an open world game or a sandbox game, if I don't have some sort of objective, if I don't have a target or a goal or something to work towards, I don't really know what to do, and I end up kind of just not really doing anything. But then I decided to start doing my tutorials and using the knowledge I had of the game and the mods and the machines, and that's proved to be really popular. And within the last 2 months, my subscribers have gone from 1 or 2 a day up to anywhere between 25 and 40 subs a day, which is a massive increase. And I admit that's nowhere near as big as some of the channels are. Even some channels that are just a couple of months old are pulling in more subs than that. But considering what I was pulling in 3 months ago compared to the number of subs that are coming in today, I couldn't wish for more. It's been absolutely fantastic. Views as well, I've gone from struggling to get 100 views a day to getting well over 1,000 views a day. Absolutely fantastic. So again, a really big thank you to all of you guys that do come here to watch my videos, to all of the guys that leave comments and likes on the videos and send me messages. It's really fantastic. And all of those of you that have subbed, and those of you that are thinking about subbing if you're going to, thank you very much, because I've hit 1,000. It's a great milestone, but I don't want to stop there. I do want to keep growing, and like I said, I do want to do things like news and reviews and critiques, but I've still got those same initial problems I had when I first started. Who wants to listen to the opinion of someone that only has a small subscriber base because you're not that influential? And secondly, it does rely a certain degree on being able to get press copies and pre-release copies from publishers so that I can sort of play the game in advance, have time to play it through and write a review or a critique or a first impression and get the video prepared. I'm already handicapped enough by the fact that I live in the UK and we get our games released on a Friday, whereas the USA gets them released on the same Tuesday. So if I go out and buy a game on release day and do a first impression of it, because you can't do a review on day one, you have to be able to complete the game to do a proper review. And this is why most people in the press get a preview copy, a press copy. It gives them time to play the game, record all of their footage, write their critique, and edit everything together so that when release day comes, the video's ready to go out. I don't have that luxury. It comes out in the States on the Tuesday. I've got to wait 3 days before I can get the game on release. Then I have to play it through. Then I have to edit the video, write the critique. By the time I've done it, there's already 1,000 other people who have got 100,000 times more subscribers than I have done their video. But hopefully, as I continue to grow and get more popular and get more views, I'll have more power with publishers and PR companies to get press copies and pre-release copies. And hopefully I can start doing one of the things that I love to do. So with regards to the rest of the channel, I'll be continuing to do the Minecraft stuff. After all, that is what most of you come here for. My How to Feed the Beast series will continue. Now, I was originally putting videos out Monday to Friday, 5 days a week, but it is very time consuming because there's quite a lot of preparation involved and there's a fair bit of editing. And not only is it a case of sometimes just not having the time to do it, it's also some days I just don't feel like doing it. And if I'm having one of those days and I try and record a video, I think it comes across that I'm not really enjoying it. And most importantly, I don't want the quality to suffer. I mean, if I wanted to, I could probably knock out 3 or 4 of these videos a day and put them all up. But I don't think the quality would be as good. And I'd sooner put up 3 good quality videos a week than 5 mediocre or poor quality videos a week. That said, when I first started the channel, because obviously I was small and I was trying to attract subscribers, and don't get me wrong, I still am, I was putting out content as often as I could because I figured the more videos I had, the more people would see them, the more exposure I would get, and that to a degree has been true. It certainly helped me attract a lot of your attention, which is fantastic. So I will be carrying on with that series, but it will probably be just 3 times a week unless anything changes in a future announcement. Secondly, the magic of Feed the Beast. I don't really have a schedule for that. I was originally planning to make it a weekend series, but I think it's going to be more of an as and when series. I'll do it when I can get around to doing it and when I've got the time to do it. Hopefully with that, because I'm playing that legit in survival mode as opposed to spawning everything in and getting everything ready like I do in How to Feed the Beast, it means that I can record, you know, sort of 3-4 episodes back to back, as opposed to having to do a lot of setup and editing in between episodes. But I'll try and get some of those recorded. If I can, try and put out 1 or 2 of them a week. Not necessarily on specific days, but I can't promise anything with that. But the Minecraft stuff will be continuing. As for the Let's Plays, that is something that I will probably be dropping or changing significantly as the channel goes on. Let's Play wasn't something that I ever really intended the channel to be. There are millions of people out there doing Let's Plays, and I personally don't think what I do is really any different or any better than things other people do. Don't get me wrong, I know there are some people out there doing Let's Plays and they're absolutely awful. Hopefully I'm not banded in that category. Hopefully my LPs are semi-decent, but I don't think I do anything stand out. And the thing with LPs, they're easy to record. You just play a game, talk to yourself, and literally I can edit an LP episode together in 30 seconds. It's that quick and easy. And I think because it is so simple that a lot of people do it. Doesn't mean a lot of people are good at it, but there's a lot of people out there competing for the space. And that's not something that I particularly want to do. That said, the LPs that I have been doing, things like Sleeping Dogs and Arkham City, because I've been doing fairly open world games, they do drag on quite a while, especially when you're going out and trying to get 100% completion, collect all the secrets, find all the collectibles. And one thing that I have noticed is that I can put a Minecraft video up and within a day it will have 100-200 views. I can put a Let's Play episode up, and within 2 weeks it's probably still only got 10, 15, 20 views at the most. So even though they're relatively quick and easy for me to record and edit, I don't really get that many views from doing them. Now, I'm carrying on with the ones that I'm doing because I don't want to have a channel that has a lot of half-finished or uncompleted LPs. The ones that I've started, I do want to see through. I know there are a few people that are watching them, and it would be nice if I can complete it for their benefit. But I feel very obliged to complete one of these games once I've started it. But as time goes on and they get into 20 or 30 episodes, the number of people watching gets less and less. So what I want to try and do is wrap up the ones that I'm currently doing. Sleeping Dogs now in its sort of 30th episode, getting that way. We've almost finished the side missions. The main story's not got that much longer to go. I'm not going to bother going around trying to find all the lock boxes and doing all of the drugs busts because they're all pretty much the same. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all. There's nothing special about them. The rest of the Jade statues we'll get while completing the story. I'll try and do a couple more of the races if I can, and a few of the favours, but primarily I'm going to just try and stick to the main story and not worry too much about all of the secrets because they don't really make that much of a difference at the end of it. Arkham City, I did say I would like to try and get 100% completion. It is a game that I've completed before and had like 98% completion, so I don't think that's going to be too difficult to do. But what I might end up doing, particularly with some of the more difficult things, like some of the Riddler trophies can take a long time to sort of get and go around and find, and I don't know, it's not a case of me doing them so people can use my videos to find where they are. This game's been out over a year. There are 1,000 videos on the internet already and various online guides showing you how to find everything. So I probably still will go around and pick them up, but it will most likely be doing that off camera. And the LP videos will stick mainly to the story and the side missions, so you get to see that. And then in the future, what I'm probably going to do is maybe scrap the Let's Plays completely, or find a format where I can play a game and just do 1 or 2 episodes, something different, so you guys get to see me play a game, you get to see the game and experience it, and then we move on to something else before people get bored of watching it. So it might be something that's edited highlights, it might just be, 20 minutes, 30 minutes of me playing something, or maybe do 2 or 3 videos, because there are quite a few different games that I do play and that I don't really put on the channel. I play a lot of RPGs and MMOs and FPS and things like that, which aren't really games you can make a Let's Play out of, particularly things like, World of Warcraft, for example, in the background, which is a long game, and the last thing you guys want to do is spend 20 minutes watching me run around trying to collect 10 bear asses, so there you go. But I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do with the format, but all I know is I want to get away from doing a Let's Play of a game that drags on for 30, 40, 50 episodes, because even some of the big players who do a lot of LPs, like OMFG Kata, for example, Jesse Cox, even he finds, he's very popular, he's a really funny guy, he's a lot more funny and charismatic than I can ever hope to be, and he's got a lot of subscribers, but even he finds that as his videos go on, as the series go longer, less and less people start to watch, and then he ends up trying to wrap them up quickly and move on to something else. At the end of the day, the guy makes his living from YouTube, he relies on his videos getting a lot of hits, and if people stop watching videos, the only thing he can do is make different videos, and I can completely, understand that and his reason for doing it. Obviously, you guys, especially those of you that have been with me from the start, you'll have noticed that ads have appeared on my videos. This is because I'm now partnered with Social Blade and RPM Network, which is absolutely great. It gives me a little bit more immunity when posting game content because, some publishers and developers can be a little bit upset with people using game footage on their YouTube channels. I haven't had any copyright problems so far as yet. It also does mean that my videos are monetized, but don't think that I'm sitting here raking in a fortune, because honestly the amount of money that I get is absolutely pennies. The amount of money that I get from YouTube pays me in 3 days what I would get per hour in a real world job, even at minimum wage. So, don't think I'm making a fortune, but by all means, if you can watch through an ad or click on an ad, it all helps out. But, you know, totally up to you guys. And, well, that's it. I'm going to carry on with what I'm doing. Mainly will be the Minecraft. But I want to put the message out there that it is going to carry on being a variety channel. I don't want to get into a position like guys in the Yogscast have, where their fan base is such heavily Minecraft focused that whenever these guys try and produce videos that aren't Minecraft, they just get heckled and sworn at, and, you know, people go, stop doing this, start doing Minecraft again. Which, fair enough, you know, that's where the guys made their fame and fortune. They did a lot of WoW stuff early on as well, but I don't want to get myself backed into a corner. It doesn't mean I'm going to abandon Minecraft, but I just want to make people aware that I will be doing other stuff on the channel as well. So I've rambled on for long enough, and I'd like to thank you guys again for subscribing, because I think at the moment I'm on 1,022 subscribers, which is absolutely fantastic. I mean, I really am thrilled by it. I wouldn't normally do a milestone video, but I'm so happy that I've literally had 900 subscribers in the last 2 months, whereas the first 8 months I had 100 subscribers, and I think, to be honest, about 25-30 of them were friends and family. So it's absolutely great to hit that milestone and be in 4 digits. So thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you again, and I hope you continue to watch my stuff. There will be some more Minecraft videos coming next week, and hopefully we're going to get Sleeping Dogs wrapped up within the next couple of weeks as well, and we can look at doing something else. So thanks again, guys, and goodbye for now.